Indeed, it's a great joy for all of you who have assembled here, taking your precious time on the occasion of Women's International Day. Let me take the privilege to use this opportunity to deliver certain important health tips. I hope it will be useful, inshallah. How to avoid hospital and then their exorbitant bills. Is it shocking? It's of course controversial topic, but let me put in a proper perspective. What do I mean by that? Basically, lifestyle modification and preventive care. Now, to talk about preventive care, first of all, what are the challenges that we are facing as a disease for all of us? If I talk about the diseases, on a broader spectrum, we have got two types of major diseases, that is communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. What do I mean by communicable diseases? It's mostly infectious diseases like cold, cough, fever, flu, viruses. Alhamdulillah, over the past, so many infections vaccines has been developed, and we have been able to, come out of these anxieties, and also presently with the viruses giving a great threat to us. So we have in Oxymed, from tomorrow we have also started Covishield, joining the world pandemic to control this. Now, what is the other thing which we are having the problem in hand is non-communicable disease. What is non-communicable disease? When I talk about non-communicable diseases, it's mostly referring to vascular system, cardiovascular diseases. Now, to give a little brief about the cardiovascular system, for our better understanding, let's divide our body into three segments. That is, one is a peripheral vascular disease, another is a coronary artery disease, and another is a cerebral vascular disease. Now, without going to a doctor, without going to spending on any investigation, how can we know that whether we have this, or when we know, how we can prevent from these deadly diseases? Now, when I talk about peripheral vascular disease, so mostly we have tibial artery, femoral artery, popliteal artery. If it is clogged with calcium deposits and cholesterol, so what is the symptom? So we all experience, a patient cannot walk long distance. He gets a calf muscle pain, and there is a numbness. When he puts his foot down, there is a, basically he feels as if he's walking on a pillow. So there is a itching sensation, burning sensation, then there is a pedal edema, that is a fluid accumulation. So ultimately, there are also occurrence of wound. So unfortunately, when the wound happens, it leads to necrosis, and we all know is toe amputation or BK or AK. What do I mean BK? Below knee amputation or above knee amputation. Now, I will talk about it later, how to prevent this scenario. Now, let's go in for coronary artery disease. Now, coronary artery disease, we all know, we call it angina. Angina is a Greek word. It's something like from the breastbone in the chest cavity. It's a deep pressing pain, as if an elephant is made to sit on your chest, and you feel the symptoms. Some people have jaw pain, burning sensation, radiating pain, sweating. So how do we tackle this? I will come to it a little later. Now, other thing is a cerebral vascular disease. Now we have got two arteries over here, internal and external, carotid artery. So suppose the blood is not carrying enough oxygenated blood supply, what are the symptoms? Lightheadedness, headache, confusion. Usually you would have heard about TMT, treadmill test. Now, a cardiologist and a technician, they perform. It costs in the city somewhere around 2,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees, depending upon the hospital, what you choose. Basically, they make you run or walk on the treadmill up to certain specific period. The ECG shows changes. or if the patient is feeling some discomfort, ultimately the doctor stops. No, you cannot go further because you have a specific problem. Now, there is a 6 minutes walk test. Anybody at any place that they can do. But the criteria is one must have to know about their saturation level, SpO2. Today it's all easy. Anyone can get it for 500 to 800 rupees. In COVID time, everybody is aware of your pulse oximeter. So when you are taking a probe, then you know that your oxygen saturation level is somewhere around 97 to 100. That's fine. Preferably, you got to, have a distance of 50 feet. So you take a measurement of 50 feet. A end you keep one chair, most preferably, and another B end you keep another chair. So the 50 feet of one distance makes about 15.24 meters to be precise. More than 500 meters without any discomfort. Why do I say a chair is certain people may look healthy. When they go from point A to point B, if they feel discomfort, they don't have to emphasize a point that they are healthy. They can immediately sit down. Somebody can check through the pulse oximeter. If their saturation level is, they have to terminate this. That's what we all do it in the hospitals for the safety of the patients. What are all the symptoms it can reveal? First is foremost, if the patient having in the peripheral, there are clogging, when they walk, they have the calf muscle tightness. That reveals that patient is having peripheral vascular disease. And then if they have arthritis, it can reveal like they have cracking sound, the pain is slowly enhancing. That is another thing. And then ultimately what happens is if there is a cardiac patient, he is not able to walk. His exercise tolerance capacity is coming down. After second round, third round, he tends to slow down. So, same way, if it is a cerebral vascular disease, he may feel dizziness, he may feel little sort of a discomfort or headache. Better to terminate this. Now, this test is ultimately giving those who have finished about almost within 6 minutes, you have covered about 500 meters. That means you are absolutely fit. So you don't have to worry. And now let me go into the next subject. Why do all the doctors say on earth, walk? You have a sugar, they say walk. You have BP, you walk. You have cholesterol, say walk. You have obesity, you walk. Today I want to enlighten you. How many hearts anyone can say we have in our system? It's a simple question. Only one heart. Heart. We have one heart, but I would say in another sense, we have three hearts. How? Anything which contracts, systole, diastole pumps, it pumps blood. So a heart pumps almost in about 24 hours, 1 lakh times it beats, 6,000 to 7,000 liters of blood which circulates, allowing enriched oxygenated supply to all the organs. You are sleeping, it is pumping, you are sitting, you are pumping, you are relaxing. But these two calf muscle, when you are seeing your computer, your movie, you are doing, it does not pump. Unless otherwise you activate on your own. Suppose you are walking, you are allowing your calf muscles to pump. So that means through the venous return, the blood circulation goes, your heart gets a rest. So by that what happens? Your arteries, your vascular system starts propelling, it is becoming soft, and your collaterals open up. So collaterals is basically, we are all created by Almighty, not with 3 vessels. We are created with thousands of vessels. So main vessels we call from the aorta branching is left, right and left circumflex. But when we are young, there are 1,000 small collaterals. What you see in the eyes, so thin. Whereon it is present also in the face. That's why at the age of 15, 16, 20, 30, it's all is shiny and glowing. The moment you reach cross 60, it's all is wrinkles because those small vessels vanish. Same way in the heart also, you are having a dormant life, these smaller vessels vanish. So that means no more to the myocardium full of blood flow, only through the main artery. So when you start walking, what happens is basically your sugar level either gets controlled or comes down. When you are walking, your cholesterol level comes down or it is under control. Your BP is under control. Then finally what happens? You go to your doctor. He says, good, my medicine is working. So he reduces the medicine and you love your doctor. So basically people who are coming there, there's so much in pain, so much of agony, and in the ICU, we have to answer them so much. Then you might be wondering, what is this fellow who is running a hospital and saying don't go to hospital? But there is another level. Already a person has crossed certain barrier who has already, sugar is not coming under control. He has made a lot of mistakes. She has made a mistake. Or they cannot walk, arthritis is there, already pain is there. You cannot force them. They require medical support. So we take care of such people, and without surgery, we can take care of all of them. So I wish and pray to Almighty that we all take our health in our hands, and then simple way, also it's a Sunnat-e Rasul, that in the morning after Fajr prayer, most of us, we have a habit of hit the sack again. No, see the sunlight, go for about 45 minutes. Walking speed of a human being is about 6.22 kilometers per hour as per cardiology. Suppose you do about 40-45 minutes, you can cover about almost about 4 kilometers. That will put so many diseases away. Okay, sir? Age is just the number. Certain people at the age of 90, I recently read a book called Ikatai, that is from Japan. Maximum people living for 110 years, 115 years. So what I read is there is they love walking. So let's walk or let's cycle. Any physical activity. Any questions, please? Hope I have delivered the message, and let's make a healthy society. Yes, please. Anything which pumps, we call it a heart. Heart is on its own, it's pumping. But calf muscles, two pumps, which when you walk only, it gets activated. So if you walk, then you will give a rest to the heart. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for your patience listening. Thank you.
She doesn't need any introduction. She's an educationalist. She's a special educator, and she'd like to. Yes, somebody else wants to ask something. Nothing. Okay. So, Maria, I leave the floor to Maria. I'd like her to introduce herself. That will be a much better way to do it.
A very good evening to all of you all. A belated, or this whole month is dedicated to the women. So a very happy Women's Day at the onset. Ma'am, I wish you also in a special way. Sir, good evening to you. And I must say that before introducing myself, if I'm alive and I'm standing here, it's first of all to the Almighty, and second to Doctor. He was enlightening you all so much. I don't think you all would get this kind of information anywhere. And let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Maria Josephine. Basically, I would like to always say I'm a mother of my daughter, Priya, a child with special needs. At the age of 5 months, she had brain fever. And then she was diagnosed as cerebral palsy or மூளை முடக்குவாதம்னு சொல்வாங்க. ஒரு பக்கம் செயல் இழந்து போயிடுச்சு. இன்னைக்கு அவளுக்கு 45 வயசு. So very difficult to say or introduce what I am or who I am. It's all because of Priya. So I became a special educator, and to tell in a nutshell, my 40 years or 45 years of journey is very, very difficult. But because of having experienced the pain of a mother, having a child with multiple disabilities, பேச முடியாது, நடக்க முடியாது, பலவிதமான தடைகள் இருந்தபோது 40 years ago there was nothing in our society. So I studied to become a special educator, and whatever I missed in my life, mainly in helping my daughter, I wanted to implement in the society. In my talk, I will just say, I will cut short here because introduction is too big. Okay? But at the onset itself, I would like to thank immensely Dr. Ayaz Akbar and Mrs. Ayaz Akbar for this great opportunity, because what we are doing today is empowering you all. Empowering you all with knowledge, empowering you all with, you have to be the motivator, or you have to follow whatever you have to follow in your life to lead a healthy life. Recently only we conducted a cancer awareness program, and yesterday, Sunday we had at Vanyambadi, and today they are having it here. It's not about telling about Oxymed or anything. It's mainly about telling you all to take care of your health. Who else would be doing this for us? நிறைய இடத்துல செய்ய மாட்டாங்க, அவங்க பாட்டு அவங்களுடைய நிறுவனத்தை நடத்திட்டு இருப்பாங்க. ஆனால் இங்கே நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா உங்கள் மேலாக்க, பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் த கன்சர்ன் அபவுட் யுவர் ஹெல்த். And that is why today's function, and that is why I'm here also, because I'm also very concerned about the health, not just anyone's health, especially about the women's health. இங்கே எத்தனை பேர் வந்து எவ்ரி இயர் ஒரு மெடிக்கல் செக்அப் போறீங்க? கையை தூக்கி யாரும்? எத்தனை பேர்? 1 2 3 4 5 பேர். வருஷத்துக்கு ஒரு முறை போயிருக்கீங்களா? Very good. Give them a big hand, please. Because it is a concern about the health. அடிக்கல்ல உங்க குடும்பத்துக்கு. So, it's very important that you all take care of your health. Go for a checkup every year without fail. எனக்கு 2013ல 2012 என் மகளுக்கு கேன்சர் வந்தது. டாக்டர் சொன்னாங்க இல்லையா, ஸ்ட்ரெஸ். மை லைஃப் ஹேட் பீன் a journey of stress. ஏன்னா அந்த 5 மாத குழந்தையிலேருந்து அவளை எப்படியாவது நடக்க வைக்கணும், பேச வைக்கணும், அப்போ என் வாழ்க்கையில் எவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் இருந்திருக்கும். ஆனால் அதையெல்லாம் கடந்துட்டு தான் நான் இருந்தேன். ஆனால் 2013 பிகினிங்கில் எனக்கு ஒரு ஹார்ட் அட்டாக் வந்தது. அது ஹார்ட் அட்டாக்னு கூட எனக்கு தெரியாது. நான் கனடாவில் இருந்தபோது அங்கே சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி அங்கே நிறைய ஜிம் இருக்கும் எங்களுடைய கம்யூனிட்டிலேயே. ஐ மீன் ஐ வாஸ் இன் அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட், வெரி ஹியூஜ் அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட். அங்கேயே வந்து ஜிம் இருக்கும். ஸோ அங்கே தான் வந்து நான் டெய்லி நடைப்பயிற்சி போயிருக்கேன், டெய்லி வந்து ஏரோபிக்ஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், ஸ்விம்மிங் கற்றுருக்கேன். எல்லாம் கற்றுருந்த போது கூட அங்கேருந்து வந்த பிறகு எதுவுமே இல்லை. ஏன்னா இவருக்கு கேன்சர் வந்துருச்சு. ஸோ 1 year I was not doing anything, and I came to sir. அது ஹார்ட் அட்டாக்னு கூட தெரியாது. I came and he only diagnosed that it was a heart attack and I may get it any time. So I got treated. By God's grace, God showed me this Oxymed hospital and I got treated here. And when I went out of that treatment after 40 days, everything was normal. என் பிபி நார்மல் ஆயிடுச்சு, என்னுடைய சுகர் லெவல் நார்மல் ஆயிடுச்சு. சார் ஒரு தடவையும் சொல்வார், என்னுடைய கொலஸ்ட்ராலு அந்த லெவலுக்கு இருக்குதுன்னா சென்னையில் யாருக்குமே இந்த லெவல் லோவாக இருக்கு இல்லைன்னு சொல்லுவார். அந்த அளவுக்கு the treatment was doing me so good, and that time itself was my life was extended. But I did something very wrong. Due to some difficulties, I just did a follow-up. Pardon? Okay. I just did something wrong. இந்த செக்கப்புக்கு நான் சரி வரல. அப்போ நம்ம தெரியல பெண்கள் இஷ்டத்துக்கு ஏதாவது சாப்பிட்றது, நம்மளுடைய நியூட்ரிஷன் கண்டென்ட்டை பற்றி நம்ம கவனிக்கிறதே இல்லை. வி நெவர் கேர் அபவுட் அவர் நியூட்ரிஷியஸ் கண்டென்ட். வி நெவர் கேர் அபவுட் வாட் இஸ் குட் ஃபார் அவர் ஹெல்த். கண்ட மெனிக்கு நம்ம வந்து ஏதோ சமைச்சு சாப்பிட்டுட்டு இருந்தோம். ஸோ recently in 2020 October, I suffered a massive heart attack. And sir was explaining ஒரு யானையே உங்க மேல உட்கார்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும்னு அதை நான் ஃபீல் பண்ணேன். உயிர் போற நிலை இங்கே தான் வந்தேன். Middle of the night I had, but I kind of was holding on. I didn't know whether oxymed was functioning or not. And I just called the nurse who I was having her number. And she told me, ma'am, ஓடுங்க, ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் திறந்து இருக்கு, இப்போ தான் கோவிட் சமயத்துலேருந்து திறந்து இருக்காங்க, உடனே போங்க அப்படின்னு. I rushed up and today I'm alive. So I want to emphasize on all of you all, please go for a checkup. நாங்கள் கனடாவில் இருக்கும்போது அங்கே கம்பல்சரியாக பெண்களுக்கு 40 வயசுக்கு மேலே இருக்கிற பெண்களுக்கு they were calling, because medical is free over there. They used to give us a call. You have an appointment, you have to go for your mammogram and you have to go for your bone density test. ஏன்னா வயது ஆக ஹார்மோனல் சேஞ்சஸ் இன்னும் பல விதமான இது இருக்கும்போது கண்டிப்பாக இப்போ யாருக்கு கேன்சர் வருது, எப்போ கேன்சர் வருதுன்னு யாருக்குமே தெரியல. Why did my daughter have to get cancer? I attributed to all the chemical ingestion in the food we eat. சாப்பிட்ற காய்கறிகள் எவ்வளோ ஃபர்டிலைசர்ஸ், அதை எப்படி நம்ம அலம்பி சாப்பிட்றோம், இன்னும் நமக்குள்ளே போகிற எவ்வளோ விஷத்தன்மையான காரியங்கள் நமக்குள்ளே இருக்குது. அதனால் health is important. So until she told me, I did not know she was having cancer. Having been in the Lions Club, I used to do lot of programs, and one of it was cancer awareness. I used to closely work with Dr. Shanta. But after she got cancer, I'm emphasizing on women going for a mammogram test. But apart from that, ma'am, we had introduced about self-examination of breast. They have printed the cards. We have it in Tamil and English. Please, all of you all, carry it in your bag. Carry it in your bag. ஒவ்வொரு மாதமும் உங்களுடைய மார்பகத்தை சுய பரிசோதனை பண்ணிக்கொள்ளுங்க. We were talking about it. The food. இன்னைக்கு ஏதோ காம்படிஷன் வச்சிருக்கோம் இல்லையா? ஒரு விழிப்புணர்வு எதுக்கு? ஏன்னா நான் இந்த குழந்தைங்களோட I have been working for more than 40 years in the area of disability. Health of the mother or the pregnant women is very important. அவங்களுக்கு சரிவர அந்த நியூட்ரிஷன் இல்லைன்னா கருவில் இருக்கிற குழந்தை கூட பாதிக்கப்படுது. So how important is your food? How important is the way you cook? ஏன்னா நம்ம கொலஸ்ட்ராலை பற்றி கண்டுக்கிறதே இல்லை, ஒரு எண்ணெயை மாதிரி ஊற்றுறது, நெய்யை வாங்கி சாப்பிட்றது, இப்படிலாம் இருக்கும்போது each and every item that goes into your cooking pot is very important. So that is another emphasis I want to do. We have all nutritionists in this hospital. எந்த காய்கறி என்ன மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு ப்ரோட்டீன்ஸ் கொடுக்குதா, இல்லைன்னா அது கார்போஹைட்ரேட்ஸ் கொடுக்குதா தெரியலனாக்கா கண்டிப்பாக இவங்களுடைய உதவியை நீங்கள் கேட்டுக்கலாம். ஏன்னா இதெல்லாம் நம்ம கொஞ்சம் கூட யோசிக்கிறதே இல்லை. இன்னொன்று டைமோடு சாப்பிட்றது, because a body has a rhythm. As sir was saying, it is not only the pumping of the blood, but for the pumping of the blood, food is important, and the rhythm. When we say rhythm, தாளம் அப்படின்னு கிடையாது, நீங்கள் டைமோடு சாப்பிட்றது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். பெண்கள் முக்கியமாக அதை மறந்துடுறாங்க. காலையில் தானே பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் எப்போனா சாப்பிட்லாம், பட் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 8 மணிக்கு நைட் சாப்பிட்ருப்பீங்க, இல்லை 10 மணிக்கு சாப்பிட்ருப்பீங்க, அடுத்த நாள் 12 மணிக்கு தான் நீங்கள் லஞ்சோ இல்லைன்னா ஏதோ ஒன்று சாப்பிடுவீங்க. பட் உங்கள் பாடி அப்படி வேலை செய்தா? God has created your body in such a way that the enzymes will start coming out. The emotional health of the child, the psychological health of the child. So with this, I just wanted to say, give emphasis not only for your own health, for the health of your family, for the health of your children mainly, and ultimately the health of the society, like what they are doing today. It's a great service, because they are imparting information, they are imparting services, and some of the services they are even like conducting camps. Recently we had a camp where we had cardio. They had that 6 minutes walk test here in this area only, in the playground here. So also, we have to really applaud them. Can we give them a big applause for the wonderful service that both of them are doing it, which is service to humanity and service to God. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Maria. I think that was amazing. We always have Maria with us, supporting all of our events and motivating us. Especially we get so motivated when we have Priya with us and her paintings and her handicrafts. I think you'll have a look at it today, inshallah. Now the whole thing, the program has just started. We had Chief and we had Maria. Now the floor is open. We have got many things happening here today. We have the 6-minute walk test if anybody is interested in taking. We have the 6-minute walk test happening in the next door at the ASR badminton court. It's an indoor court where we can all do the 6-minute walk test and come to know in what state we are. That is one event happening. Then we have got, in the first floor, we have got videos where we can educate ourselves. Also, we had this amazing program in One Embody where they came up with the most amazing recipes with delicious food and cooked in the simplest of manners with the least expensive ingredients and the most nutritious. You can look at the videos. That's also happening in the first floor. And of course, the second floor has got all the food display. You can please go, enjoy yourselves, give your comments, and then we will choose the winner as to who is going to bag the prize for today. So these are the events happening today. Enjoy yourselves and have a happy International Day, Women's Day evening. Thank you. Namaz can be done in the ground floor. Anybody? Okay. I'd like to give a small moment to Tilagan Man. Please. And one more judge for the evening. We have got Ms. Famida Appa over here, who is going to be one of the judges for the competition. Please come, Famida Appa. A small memento from us. Big applause for her. She's the star of our family. Namaz also can be done in the ASR, is not a problem. Yeah, we've got the Shatranji over there also. Yeah. I think everybody can take the 6-minute walk test. It will be most convenient. We have got people who can guide. Yes.
There's no shoes. We've not brought our shoes, so it's a wooden floor.
It's a wooden flooring. Yeah, without shoes you can have your 6 minutes walk test happening. Yeah. Namaz also can be done over there itself.